Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Oh, I've been playing PlayStation controller, and it's messing with what I know as A and what is X, and what isn't. The Caretaker Shanty, the Eternal Flame. Where was I? Onward. It's a little loud. Let me turn it down. There we go. It didn't turn down for you. I only turned it down for me. Let me know if it's too loud for you. I'm gonna bite my tongue a lot this game, today, because I bit my tongue, and it's now swelling. And so that means you just bite it more, which is unfortunate. It's a real vicious cycle. Wow, that is a fast horse. You know, town's gone to pot when the horses are drunk. Oh. Here's a little town that's seen better days. Probably an old mining town. Mine dries up, town dries up. But you could get a house real cheap, though. Sure, if you don't mind a commute measured in days. Fair enough. That is a fair enough. All was not well with this well. Oh well. How much crouton? Croissant le Breton. Days here, past here all too old to still be legible. How old was this one? Huh. Ah, ripping pepperonis. Pepperoni mold. And that way, but thousands of trees. Oh, good for my lumber. The bunkhouse. What a load of bunk. I got to walk in and say that. The buttery biscuit. Red wad mayo. Gross. Howdy, Mayor. I'm Dragon Masterson, here on behalf of Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. We need to build a bridge in a hurry. I'm here to cut a deal with you for the lumber on behalf of the Master Son. Alright, I believe we can scrape together that much wood. What sort of down payment are you offering? Well, what kind of payment are you looking for? I want that much lumber with no payment up front. Are you serious? Could offer you free train rides. I do enjoy a nice train ride, but that deal would be a problem. I've already got 7 problems to worry about. No? Well, why don't I take a look at those problems? Something about a soup shortage? How exactly is that a problem for the town? It's a dire warning. Oh. We keep a municipal soup kitchen up to help those who are down on their luck, which is pretty much everybody around here, but we've run out of soup, and I need someone to go fetch some more from soup stock load. And a stack of bread bowls to carry the soup. Huh. Well, alright. Huh. Missing mail, last batch of mail never made it. Overdue book, one of the library's 4 books was checked out and never turned back in. Stalled logging permit. Whole swaths of forest are still standing and we can't chop them down. Soup shortage. Town soup kitchen doesn't have any soup. Skeletons everywhere. Skeletons keep wandering into town and poking people in the eye. Madness. Missing yeast. The entire town's stock of yeast was stolen by the Yeasty Gang. Are they involved with the Yeasty Boys? What do you mean, bad joke? You're a bad joke. And I'm the punchline. Whoops! I was quite proud of that one. What was I talking about? There we go. What was I doing? Missing yeast. The entire town's stock of yeast was stolen. The town's bank was cleaned out by the Baker boys. What's this? Last time a mayor let this list get over 3 items, we chased him out of town with his breadstick nailed to the top of his head. What? I understand you're an issue. I guess that counts as a library. Redwood's currently absent supply of militia yeast. His bank was apparently small enough to fail. Oh no! Not yet. Alright. Oh, can I get more than one quest at a time? Excellent. I'd like to help with your skeleton problem. For personal reasons. There's a military cemetery not far from here. I figure something must have happened to the caretaker because military skeletons keep wandering out this way and causing a ruckus. I'll check it out. About a logging permit? We're running out of trees around here. Need to expand our operation a bit. Problem is, we need a logging permit from the next town. And the whole place up and died before the paperwork was settled. The town died? Oh. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Yes, I want the quests, please. Missing bread. Baker boys cleaned out our bank. And that's not a bit fabulous, if you ask me. Fortunately, they haven't been too secretive about the location of their hideout. Could you get our bread back? I mean, the place is called Breadwood. We have to have some bread. Who exactly else lives here? The stolen yeast. This feels like a simple one. Our library's only got 4 books, so it's serious business when someone doesn't return one. Our records say it was loaned out to a lady named Alexandria. That was a couple of years ago, so I don't know her, but we've got an address. Oh, I've already... Oh, dear. Oh, I do believe that has gone poorly. Oh, dear. Ah, and so this is how I would have found Alexandria Ranch to go to the military place, to go to the other place. This doesn't seem... This is the buttery biscuit? Oh. Looks like some poor son of a biscuit wandered into town. Howdy, cake sucker. Rude and baffling. Get used to it. We like our cussing here in Breadwood. But cake sucker? We also like our breads and bread-related products. Huh. I see. What do you have to drink? Oh, I don't get to choose? No. Well, mighty fine. Let's see. Thanks, I got it covered. Anyway, I could raise a fish and whiskey. They serve places in this. I think I had a stroke. Guy's grimly washing dishes. He notices you looking and waves you away, irritated. Note says you see bartender for darts. Got any darts? We don't take kindly to strangers, stranger. Don't need your kind around here. Say need or need? Well, what about the darts? Ain't got no darts. And dishwasher? Muffin lover ran up a tab he couldn't pay off, so now he gets to wash dishes. Some of them dishes I've been saving for just such an occasion. How much do you owe? 150. Noted. Huh. That's terrifying. She's got a real grip on him. I need to know. Oh, he gets away alive this time. It's two old friends reminiscing about good times and occasionally showing one another their guns in a non-threatening way. What? Alright. What are they up to? What you playing, fellas? Pharaoh. I wouldn't say we're playing. I say we did play till this cowpoke ran out of money. It's just the knife game. Alright. Oh, Jeebus! They got guns! Brentwood Trading Post. It's a bit more literal than I thought it would be. Advanced Beancraft! Excellent. Oh, and a postcard. I'll say hello to fam. Ooh, a lasso. Disables target for 2 rounds. Neat. Mind your meat. Excellent. Already got one, already got one. Wet boots. Worthless. Ooh, a wrench. No, I'm poor. Time to solve that problem. Excellent. There we go. And like that, I have enough to buy a monkey wrench. This doesn't even look a little bit like a monkey. You do know the knife game? I know it. I know it. I certainly wouldn't do it. Wow, to buy back, it's 10K. You better be sure if you want to sell this. Because you ain't getting another. I owe you one piano. Unfortunate. 150. The bunkhouse. That's a load of bunk. On one hand, it's a modern convenience. On the other hand, it got zero privacy. Yay! These beds must have been for the tenants who drew the short straws. A drafty place to sleep. Some water and a few miscellaneous toiletries. Ah, now that's better. This footlocker is labeled H. Holloway, and it's very locked. Are you Holloway? Not a stranger. I'm Hobart Poobert. You're what? I mean, hello. I'm Dragon. Did you look into Splatoons? Absolutely not. YouTube has enough content for that. You seem like the traveling sort. Mind doing a fella a favor? What's the favor? Thing is, my only dream in life is to see an owl skeleton. Quite the dream. Or they got one at the petting cemetery, but I ain't got the meat for a ticket. Looking for a loan? I ain't got no prospects of paying it back. I got a camera. Figure you went to the cemetery, you could take a picture. Sure. Owl K. Owl be back. Owl. This guy seems very focused on beard growing. What to win? Holloway's pin! The locker contains the key to itself and a few miscellaneous sundries. That's unfortunate. Locked it in. Silver pin in the shape of a mining pick with Jumble Neck Mine 1 year anniversary inscribed on whatever the haft is. Coward, I am a gentleman. And hygienic. I've hit the wrong button because I'm used to dashing. Now that I'm less bored, let's get the rest of the quests. So many. Just mash A. Okay, I can just mash A. Mash A! There we go. Quests complete. Alright, let's go top to bottom. The old schmorts. It's about a guy riding down on a brown horse, wearing a brown fur hat, carrying a brown shopping bag with a brown loaf of stolen bread sticking out the top. You can tell it's stolen because the bag has a little picture of a loaf of bread on it. He rides up and brandishes a great big loaf of bread at you. Hand over all your bread or I'll bludgeon you to death. Jeez, you sure are bread themed. It's kind of my thing. Why don't I see you about some more bread? Give a man a fish and eats for a day, teach a man to fish and eats the rest of his life? I don't fish, I like bread. You missed the point. Hold on. Heart's a very stale loaf of bread and rides away. Excellent. I got bread and he got more bread. I don't know if I won this deal. 5 mysticality. Is this a melee weapon? Is this a melee weapon? More like a wand, really. The wand of life. that is quite funny. Mine's 7, so it's better, but that's pretty funny. Schmaltz. Ooh, Gin Blossom. Now I'm blossoming. Blossom Gin. Oh my gosh! Suddenly I'm hungry. Ooh, fudge. 23! Sheesh! Taking that before the final boss. Cactus bits. You wouldn't tune a fish. Moxie, melee damage, HP, low battery, burial whiskey. You drink the whiskey, which makes you feel like you're on your own rake. Dead drunk. I'd be late for it, though. I'll have some 3 tequila. You gain effect. Tequila! So you gave him bread, but infinite. You have a reason to be... You gave him a reason to be inbred. Terrible. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila floor. Just kidding. Good floor. Guzzle it. Gross. Ew. The tincture of opium is widely lauded as a super great thing that's great to use all the time. Ugh. Dirty hippie-ka. Spooky resistance. Hot coffee. Caffeinated. My name's Dragon. Ooh, item drop bonus. Ow! Ah! Well, you check where you drip the oil into your mouth from as far up as you can reach, but you end up getting most of it in your eyes. Ah, my eyes! It burns! This fella's too scared to talk to you. He's just totally freaked out about the yeast. It says beer hose. You're not really sure what purpose it might have served. It's a beer vat, or at least it's a vat. It's not guaranteed to actually contain beer. Oh, what's it got? Oh, ethanol! Ah. That dead guy's hat got knocked off and covered with yeast. Yeast hat. The yeast beast seems to have killed this man. Pretty thoroughly, too. I'll never know what's in this one. Maybe it's friendly. Some kind of crazy yeast monster has apparently broken loose from the vats and eaten some of the bandits. Guess they brewed up something they couldn't put down. They could barely control it. You'll have to hop to it if you want to prevail. I'm not allowed to go further. Time to fight. Bang! Oh boy, we're over-leveled for this, huh? Well. This ends my turn. Butterbean sucks. Or a little over-leveled for this. Well, some of me is super over-leveled for this. Hadouken! But, to one of the inbreds, calm down. I'm beginning to think you're gumming inbred. You beat the yeast beast to a pulp. Hooray! Ba-da-da-da, So this whole yeast theft biz doesn't seem to have gone well for you. Yeah, no, jeez. Are you a bounty hunter? Relax. Mayers wants his yeast back. He didn't say anything about hauling you. Okay. Well, the yeast is in that revolting pile. What happened? Well, we got bored of bread is all. I know a bit about brewing, and I figured if we came back with a couple kegs, nobody would mind if we stole yeast. No offense, doesn't seem you aren't much of a brewer. Well, you generally don't end up with a ravenous yeast monster when you brew. That wasn't my... Okay, well, I guess it was my fault, but I understand what happened. These vats are old. We didn't clean them properly first, because we were in a hurry. I think there were some frogs living in one of them. You figured you could use the extra hops? Oh, I hate you. Well, if you figured it out, why don't you set up shop? Well, it's turning into quite a little metropolis. Love to have my own place. Alright, I'll check it out. 3 cans of beer. Schmaltz, Blue Ribbon. Take them all down and put them in your bag instead of singing the rest of this song about beer. 3 cans of beer on the wall, 3 cans of beer. Take them down, put them in your bag instead of singing the rest of this song about beer. The remains of this horrible yeast beast. I guess you could take some to the mayor. It's probably fine. Half a ton. Probably a big old glob of yeast into your pack. I am quite strong. Now he's too grumpy to talk to you. He's just angrily muttering about the yeast. You're under arrest. For what? Stealing 2 handfuls of yeast? Yes. Sentence for that is what? 3 days in jail? Probably. Doesn't actually have a jail. You win this round. Oof. That's a lot of yeast. Beat off the yeast beast. I brewed them flat. I guess we'll check out. Ooh, near the crackle of a north-southwestern lightning snake. Too bad you don't have a forked lightning rod with you. Wait, that wouldn't work at all, would it? No. Fight it anyway. Shoots electrified snake for 36 damage. Don't bother with the rest of this fight because I'm too strong. Bam. Snake liver. Ooh, electric snake skin. Excellent. I need that for mysticality. Someone tells me that she's not giving the book back. Ah! Overdue Breadwood book! Or at least what's left of it. I already did everything in here, right? I'm stuck in the wedge. Alright, I'm going. While I'm on the way, might as well... You spot a tombstone nestled in some pines near the trail. You dismount and approach. Can't read the inscription because it's covered with pepperoni mold. Collect the mold. Ooh. I don't think I'm going to die anymore in this game, so I think I'm going to switch my ring. I'm not going to need foraging for much. Could have more encounters with skeletons. Ring and getting places faster. 2 mysticality, 2 speed, not bad. String is made of compressed bone chips and glue. It's disgusting. Do you even know where glue comes from? Keratin, mostly. I think. Oh! All the buildings in this town are weird, hazy, and translucent, like... Oh, ghosts. It's a literal ghost town. Spectrier! We're home! You ever heard of this place? Terrific. People coming back from the dead was bad enough. Now we got a whole undead town. I don't think this is the same thing. These are ghosts, not skeletons. Oh, so if we see a bunch of houses that have been stripped down to just the studs and beams, then we know we've got a necro-architect on our hands. English! You might expect to be able to just walk straight through the door of a ghost building, but some kind of force is preventing that. Guess you could knock on the force? Peer through the wall of the stable. Instead of ghost horses, you see a lot of ghost filing cabinets. Huh. Spooky tumbleweed. Not sure you could lead a ghost horse to this, even if you wanted to. Ghostly jailhouse seems to be stacked up with boxes of old papers. You don't see any ghost criminals, but usually there isn't anything longer than a life sentence anyway. Your fist makes a distant echoey on the jailhouse door, and a ghostly voice comes from nowhere. Nobody's home. Excuse me, but never heard of you. Ho hum. Dragon Marshall Masterson. Huh. There's a regular cactus. Well, the ghost of a regular cactus. Well, the ghost of a regular cactus with the ghost of a pencil stabbed into it? I don't know. Try to grab the pencil, but your hand keeps slipping through it. This looks to be the ghost of the town hall. Looks like a regular town hall, except the whole ghost thing. Oh, a visitor. You'll be needing a visitor identification card. Oh. Okay, can I get one? I'll be happy to help you fill in the forms. Most living people have trouble holding the pages. You'll need a number 3 pencil. If you're filling in the form, can't you use your pencil? I will be, but the instructions say very clearly that the applicant must have a number 3 pencil. Where do I get a number 3 pencil? It's usually a number 2, right? I suppose, but a number 3 pencil is a 50% more official. Oh. Where do I get? Try Department of Requisitions. It's just next door. You mean the general store? But I can't hold anything. But I can't hold anything. Ugh. Hello, I need it. Can't help unless you have a visitor. I need a pencil for the... Well, I need a visitor ID. With anyone who doesn't have an ID. So how am I supposed to get the pencil? As long as I could issue a temporary visitor permit, you don't need a pencil for that one. Great. Master Son. First name? Dragon. Mill? Marshall. Where are you from, Dragon Master Marshalton? Farm outside Boring Springs. Never heard of it. What's it like? I miss it already. What? It's a quiz to make sure you've been paying attention. don't care about our little town. 6. Correct. Yes. Here's your temporary visitor pass. Expires in 11 seconds. Need a level 3 pencil. Last name, Masterson. No. You know what? I've got a better idea. Grab it. Wait, this is a number 4 pencil. No! Alright, well, maybe I can find someone who will deal with me. Excuse me? Hello, this is the Department of Records. How may I be of— Oh, your visitor permit has expired. Oh, perfect. Wait, you didn't know pencils have ghosts? What do you think ghost writers use? Oh, fair enough. Someone mounted a pencil sharpener on one of the balcony posts for some reason. Sharpen a pencil. You stick the number 4 pencil into the sharpener and grind off about a quarter of it. An item, sharpened ghost pencil. Excellent. This is the ghost of a number 4 pencil, which you sharpened the heck out of. Excellent. Alright. I got the pencil. That's a number 4. It's 75% of a number 4 pencil. I don't see anything about this in the bylaws. Very well, I suppose it will do. Let's get you started on the visitor identification permit. Oh, thank goodness. Last name? Oh, gosh. Masterson. Dragon. Marshall. From Boren Springs. Going with 6. Am I missing something? Great. That's wrong. There. Uh-huh. Just wanted to bother you. On behalf of the mayor of Redwood, he needs a permit for some logging. I just need to review the logging records to make sure there are no disqualifying incidents. Go into the Department of Records, and it's 2 doors down, and tell them I need the Redwood file pertaining to logging. Just preparing to find a way to kill ghosts. I'm pretty sure I could dispel this entire town. Masterson, was it? What can I do for you? To pick a file in the town of Redwood. Oh, you want the Department of Records. It's next door. This is the adjunct Department of Records. Ugh. Excuse me? Department of Records, how can I help you, Mr. Masterson? Picking up a file on town of Redwood. 1 moment, please. Breadwood. Applewood, Andywood, Badwood. Do you mean Bagelwood? Breadwood, please. Must be a suburb. Beaverwood, Bestwood, Bitterwood, Bloodwood. Ah, Breadwood. What section did you need? I just want to get this over with. Login records. That section has been downgraded from disuse. You'll need to pick it up from the eject records, of course. Bring it back here when you've got it, and I'll put it in an official interdepartment document transfer folder for you. Thank you. Absolutely. You can't transfer documents between departments without an interdepartment document transfer. Just give it to me! transferring a file on Breadwood. Logging reports for Breadwood. These pages are loose. I'll take care of that. There's a free custom win as soon as you leave. It would be chaos. I'll take care of it.
Unfortunately, I happen to be the one person in town officially authorized to use a stapler.
So you'll staple them.
I'd be glad to.
And?
I don't have a stapler.
It's fantastic.
All you have to do is go to the Department of Requisitions next door and requisition one.
Something I can get for you, Mr. Masterson? Stapler? First we fill out the form. Is cheesecake technically a cake or a pie? Whatever. Actually, I have two boxes here. One says cake and the other says pie. I have to put a check mark. It's technically a pie, but it's called a cake. I guess I like pie better.
Ugh. Well, despite that, everything seems to be in order.
I'll get this filed. Here's your stapler. Ugh. I'm gonna burn this place to the ground. Masterson, was it? What can I do for you? Stapler. Need the logging reports for Breadwood.
Nothing better than that new stapler smell.
Another logging report?
You bet. Here you go. Freshly stapled and wind resistant.
You're all gonna be pretty wind resistant when I'm done with you.
Department of Records, how can I help you, Mr. Masterson?
With the papers.
Let me just put those in an official inter-department document transfer folder for you. There you are.
Great, fantastic. Alright. File.
The Breadwood logging records. Fine, let's have a look. Oh, for the love of...
What's wrong?
That idiot stapled the pages together right in the middle. This is why we took his stapler away in the first place. This file is unreadable. You're gonna have to go back and unstaple it.
Ugh. I need a D-stapler. Fantastic. D-staple.
Only authorized for stapling, not unstapling.
Try next door at the Department of Records. I need unstaples. I'm a fully authorized unstapler, so that's no problem. Spoke too soon, did you? It's just that I don't see the staple remover. The Department of Liberations borrowed it. Libations. To open beer bottles. Patience. I need a drink immediately. Whiskey. Hard stuff. One problem. Out of whiskey requisitions. Yeah, whatever. Was that you? I don't remember. Not you. You? No. Was it you? Whiskey requisition form? The Department of Libations. I can give you a whiskey requisition form. Great. Is what I like to say, but I'm out of form transfer envelopes. Can't transfer a form to a different department without a form transfer envelope to make sure it doesn't get tampered with. Great. You should have a supply from the Department of Requisitions. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Form transfer envelope? I don't care, blue. Final destination. Final libations. That's intermunicipal. Green. Linking to shortcut the system? What? I don't want bribing people. I want to still get my cut. Oh my god. Tan. Red. Red. Fantastic. Now which one was it? I don't know. Transfer envelope. Thanks. Let's get this filled out. Last name. Ugh. Whiskey. I hereby vow to destroy this place.
I will raise the buildings. I will salt the earth. Now, don't get bent out of shape. All you do is tell the Department of Requisitions. They'll set us up with a fresh case. Department of Libations is out of whiskey. Do you have the staple remover? Sure do. Thing pops tops off beer bottles like you wouldn't believe. As long as it removes staples, my job will be done. I imagine it does. I'm afraid I'm not authorized for unstapling. You'll have to take it back over to records. Fantastic. Staple remover. Let me just have a look at those papers of yours. Adjunct records up to his old tricks, I see. These don't even need to be stapled. That's what the interdepartment document transfer folder is for, after all. This place will die. File. That's probably the first time that's ever happened to any of you. There it is. So help me if you give me a trick question. Man, have him sign on the near and initial over here. Really? Take this back to the mayor of Redwood, have him sign here and initial over here. Really? I don't know how to do that. Hi, Dragon. Interesting trading. Anything to not be that. Anything to not be the last place. Safe cracking, finally! Yes. Yes. And that's it. That's all that's of value here. Sally, my hero. My hero. Oh, thank goodness. Sorry, I was getting messaged. Wild. Sorry, I was reading something in Discord. What happened? Anything to not be in Ghostwood anymore. Alright. I'm in pain. Safe cracking. That's much more exciting. Toasty. Probably shouldn't read a book near this, huh? Yes! This book outlines techniques for opening saves without knowing the combination. This skill will come in handy if you ever counter a safe whose combination isn't scrawled on a nearby wall. Safe cracking. Time to get cracking. When you're done reading it, you lock it up in a safe that turns out to be slightly too difficult for you to crack, so it's gone forever. Dang it! That's getting leveled up immediately. Safe cracking. Simple saves, normal saves, complicated saves, very sophisticated saves, any safe! Finally! Dirty poker. You almost certainly get caught. You probably will get caught. You might get caught. You probably won't get caught. You almost certainly won't get caught. Wary. More AP! Oh! That's the best skill! I didn't think he got any stronger! Let's go! Yes! Alright, we're out of XP. But it was all worth it. Alright. Oh, much better. I can go to so many places that had saves now. Yes. I don't remember which one had saves, but, you know. Sign this or so help me, I will end you. Oh yeah, the yeast. Let me give you the yeast while I'm here. Yeah, you still have my ghost pencil. I need that. Oh, terribly sorry. I think it's haunting my beard. Ah, here you go. Oh, thank goodness. That would have ended so badly. Oh, gosh, that was close. Oh, gosh. Any luck recovering those bandits from the east? That's quite a help. Happy to help. You got our bread back from those miserable baker boys? You find the missing library book? Well, half of it. That's a real bagel biter. Oh, well, everyone mostly skipped the words and looked at the pictures anyway. Mostly just the bottom half of the pictures, so that's about right. At least the captions are there. Managed to get that logging permit? Working on it. Soup. Nail. Cemetery. Ugh. That was close. Alright. Let's get going so I can burn this place to the ground. Curious copes. Anything to not be ghostwood. Ooh, my El Vibrato responder is beeping. Starts beeping at a medium tempo. Shockweed! Whoa! El Vibrato tech! Let's go time. You're mine. Bonk. I won't be stopped so easy. I will, however, be confused so easy. Where am I? A deafening volume. Jiminy jump, jumpin' Jehoshaphat! Oh. This machine is not switched up, but it still has an empty coffee cup. This monolith is dark. Battery. Energized. You learned a vibrato word for power and coffee maker. Oh. Confounded contraption is dark and silent. Interessante. Wild. Alright, let's just go. Faint wispy light at the sides of a road revolves into a sad-looking ghost as you pass. Unable to speak, it just makes sad woo noises and gestures to its roadside graves marker, which has fallen over. For some reason, it's a huge millstone. You heave the millstone back up on its edge and wedge it with a couple of sticks. The ghost sighs with relief and fades away. Wiping off the moss, you see the epitaph, Judd Milson. Died when a millstone fell over on him. Oh my gosh, those weren't sticks, they were oh no, yeah, those are definitely just sticks. Alright. Signature, Cotton. Just sign this last bottom where it says receipt. Alright, that's everything taken care of. Redwood's logging permit is hereby approved. Thank goodness. Processing will take about 48 hours. What? It has to be filed, and the actual permit has to be printed, and so on. Pick it up in 2 days. If there is a way to burn the city, I will do it. Ah, the Baker boys. Find the lone tombstone off the side of the trail. It's the final resting place of Otis Treasurehaver, who died many years ago. Well, I have to know if it's true. The grave turns out to be disappointingly treasure-free. Didn't live up to his name. Ah! Tuna cactus. Harvest a can of tuna inside. Ah! What are you thinking, partner? Bakery? That seems like an odd place for a gang of bandits to hide out. Probably misunderstood when someone called money bread. Ugh. Or dough. Stop. I was on a roll. Alright, put the shotgun away. Put the shotgun away! Oof, what happened here? Teenagers seem dispirited, and are trying to drown their sorrows with big mugs of water. Maybe they understood the idiom. You boys wouldn't know about some bread went missing, did you? Oh, nuts! I told you we'd get in trouble, Billy! Shut up, Jerry! Way to just blab everything, dude! Calm down. Here, they want the bread back. Hand it over, and no trouble had. Ain't that simple, mister? We sold that bread for meat to start this bakery. What? Because we wanted to make something of our lives. Everyone at Breadwood is just bums. Plus, like, everyone needs bread, right? So we figured we'd make it big. Well, that's not a problem. Just make more bread. Yeah, no problem. Except for the fact we don't know a dang thing about making bread. All you ended up with was weird lumps. Well, that ain't true, Billy. The last loaf we tried was almost right. Yeah, sure, that one was nearly edible, but we're practically out of ingredients. Why don't I help you out? I know a place. Unlimited grain. I know unlimited bones. I don't have time for this. I'm mysticaling bread. An idea. Foraging. I might know someone. Who would I know that makes bread? Breadwood. No, that's where they're from. I could get him more ingredients? I don't know what that would be. What would this do? Grind it into flour? That's a terrible idea. And awful. I've got an idea. I could teach him how to forage for ingredients or give them unlimited grain. I feel like this is more useful to them in the long run. Quiet, you. I'm a pretty good forager. I could teach you boys what to look for. Plenty of cactuses and wild grains you could use. It's hard and boring, but you'll have lots of different options for ingredients. What customers want is variety. That's a good point. I don't mind foraging if you just want to do the bacon, Billy. School is in session. Teach Jerry how to find the wild ingredients they need, while Billy works on figuring out a proper recipe. After a couple of tries, they managed to produce a pretty decent loaf of bread, and bake enough to cover what they stole from the mayor. 40 loaves of bread. All's well that ends well, boys. If bread were money, these boys would be rich now. This shelf is comprehensively breaded, a warm and fragrant, the staff of life. Bread, glorious bread. Your mom makes bread. Madness. Thanks for helping get our bakery started, mister. We're gonna be famous before you know it. No problem. His bakery has definitely seen butter days. Local weed. Alright, let's go home. What was that about? Oh, here's soup. Which one was the one with the skeletons that were causing a problem? Maybe I just go throughout Breadwood to find out. You encounter a goblin wearing a battered cowboy hat, 2 large spurs, and a rough-D sheriff badge. Seems extremely excited to have spotted you, and though it tries to put on a stern face, it can't mask its glee. Freezing, crimes doer! You're underneath arrest! Why, what the doing? Crime? So much criming! I never criming, never! Telling it to a judge, crime doer! What makes you say crime? Well, looking all criming. Criming isn't specific enough for legal charges bringing. You need particular crime for arresting crime. Loitering with intent. Intent to? More loitering? But can disproving by leaving. Like seeing try. Okay, bye. I win this round. Yuck! Good, another mine. That'll keep you occupied while I rest a spell. Alright, I'll holler if I need you. Say, you smell something? Like what? Thought I smell soup? Somebody bent their yucca. Unrefined meat nugget. You wipe the soup. These stalkers have been pretty picked over from the looks of it. A match, kerosene. Ooh, lodestone. What does that do? Plus 20 meat to gains. Don't mind if I do. Lodestone is a rare mineral that is magnetically attracted to meat. It's a real treasure to a prospector and a real nuisance to a butcher. You sense a deposit of bean iron! Ah, nah, that's the way. Always examine the corners. It's a toolbox, but welded. Let's see what's in here. A hammer and a wrench. Dang it, I just bought those. Poil of boiling soup. Huh. So it would seem. So it would seem. Scoop some soup. Ba-da-dum, 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 ba-da-da-dum. Oh, cultist mask. Whoever was camping sure left in a hurry. Oh, a diary. This mine is the worst. It sucks so bad here. I've been in some lousy mines, but this one really takes the cake. Everything smells like soup. The walls are slick with it, I swear. I can feel it getting into my pores. If I went to a doctor for a blood test, he'd probably tell me my blood is tomato basil bisque. We finally managed to get deep enough to hear the master, but it turned out the dang soup table is higher than we thought. We're spending 90% of our time boiling the stuff out, only 10% digging. I've got noodles in my boots. I hate this. Now the dang elevator's gone. It was always making a rattling, and the guys off shift couldn't sleep. That finally stopped, but it stopped because the elevator itself stopped, and we can't move it. Why did we even set camp here? I had to spend the whole day scrounging around to find replacement 137.59 and 23-pound compression springs for repairs. Gotta install those tomorrow. Boss says we're giving up here and heading into a real deep mine they found up northwest. It's a shame we wasted all this work, but hot dang, it'll be good to get away from soup. I may never eat soup again. Got the strings installed proper like, with the strongest behind the shortest bolt and so on. But there's no time to wrench everything down. Gotta pack. Not like the elevator matters much anyway anymore. Really hope I don't screw up again and forget my diary here when it's time to leave. I don't think I've ever managed to fill in more than 10 pages in the same diary. Huh. Something tells me they forgot. Just a hunch. Huh. You see three different size bolts on the side of the elevator, which are all very loose. There's a sign that says 3,200 pounds pressure required. There's some sort of gauge which currently reads 0. It's percussive maintenance. Bang! Random chance. Bang! Smack the elevator in the exact right spot to correctly position all 3 bolts. Perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. Pot of boiling soup. Oh, look at that. Soup. Good soup. No! What the heck is that? Ooh, soup. Good soup. The old vibrato transponder goes crazy near this crack. Hurr! Oh. Keystone? Fluid? Kunzelkrokkus tasta benakurokuskro. Squeaker, squeak, squeakin', squeak, squeaka, squeaker, squeaker, squeak, 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 squeakin'. Light pulses and a pentagonal aperture on the side of the machine. Well, what did the fluid do? 3 buttons appear. Krokus Tastastazak! Oh. Well, that didn't work. I'm pretty sure all of this is just an elaborate way to get coffee. There are hundreds of snakes lounging around in this pool of hot soup. What are you doing in here? Soup snake? A spittin' soup snake! I'll not stand for this. Stewed snake liver, and some meat. It's a soup snake. Snack of this. Hooray! Oh no. It's a lot of heat, but I can take it. Soup. Hot soup. Now what is stewed snake? Restores 15 HP. Wow. Increase your hot resistance by 20%. Ah, I see. Can I not interact with this at all? Guess not. Well, guess we're out of here. Elstrom Ranch. I don't recognize that. Ugh. My fourth is the fourth of nothing but time. Huh. What's this about skeletons beating people up? Sounds like a load of bunk to me. Stop the skeleton raids out of the military cemetery. I thought I already did, but okay. Here's your soup. Sure did. Thank goodness for that. Another missed payday would have caused a riot for sure. Good thing you avoided that. Working on it. Bring back the soup? Uh-huh. You're a real lifesaver. I was about ready to gnaw my own beard off. What a shame. Any sign of the missing mail? Not yet. Sort of trouble? Not yet. Mail and cemetery. Okay. Soup for Breadwood's needy, courtesy of you. You've secured the militia yeast. Breadwood's fiduciary baked goods are safe and sound. You increased the library's collection by 33%. Kind of. Alright. The military camp and something I forgot. Mail. Oh, right. I have to talk to the person here for the mail. That is a drunk horse. Reginald, who the focaccia are you? Name's Dragon Master, son. The mayor's got me investigating some missing mail. Said you could give me a line on where to start looking. Yeah, alright. Gave up being a mailman a couple years ago, but I doubt they changed the system much. All the mail headed through here used to go through a way station just southwest. I'll put it on your map. Sure. And then the pet cemetery. Pet cemetery. Pet cemetery. Pet cemetery. Which is a ways away. Some loco weed. That's what I like to see. Nuts. Pack rat skeleton. But I have pack rat skeleton. What do? Oh, do I give it to the guy at the front? Yeah, some dang fool hippie stole it. No idea what they wanted it for. There's a reward for anyone who recovers it. What's the reward? 50 meat. Isn't much. Depending on your life expectancy, could be as much as a whole decade of free admission. Ugh, whatever. As I know, those hippies are holed up in Fort Darkness. Hey, look, getting back my pack rat? Got it here. Bravo, safe and sound. Thank you kindly, fella. Puts you a pouch of meat and puts the skeleton back on its pedestal. Alright. About your missing buffalo. Never actually had a buffalo, but I set the pedestal up just in case. You can find me enough buffalo bones for a whole skeleton, I'll buy him off with 50 meat. Only 50. We have up to 10 years of membership, assuming you don't smoke too much. Or in bed. whatever. Here's a list of parts. A place called Buffalo Pile. It's probably your best bet. That's the missing ape. Yeah, the ridiculous fool Kellogg stole it to use for anatomy lessons. Try to tell him it's stupid to use an ape skeleton to teach human anatomy, especially when there's plenty of actual human skeletons out in the desert for free. Just wouldn't hear it, though. Give you 50 meat if you go steal it back. 50 meat for a burglary? Hey, recovery, not burglary. And heck, that's years of your membership paid back. Maybe as many as, you look like a risk taker. 3? Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Whatever. Taking a picture of the owl. There's an owl skeleton. If you want to know how many fireballs it takes to get to the center of an enemy skeleton, there we go. And quickly ride away before he notices. Buffalo Pile, Kellogg. The El Vibrato technology. Gotta jump on him. Hadouken! Oh, this building. I'm stealing this and you can't stop me. Goodbye. Well, I told you couldn't stop me. Come across a deserted campsite. There are signs of a struggle, but the only intact object is a crate with military stencils on it. You think they're military, at least. It's hard to tell with all the mushrooms. Oh yeah, the crate is also, like, covered with mushrooms. I kinda buried the lead there. Looks pretty flimsy, but you're not 100% sure you want to touch it. Why don't I use that crowbar? There's a whole lot of stuff in here. Wow, nerve pills. Orthopedic boots. Now let's get back on the trail, soldier. Sir, yes, sir. This'll be great for my arches. That's 20 maximum HP. Finest foot care devices the medical technology of the 1890s has to offer. Which is to say they've got sheepskin insoles, and they're coated with gauze to help soak up ankle blood. Gross. Buffalo, 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 buffalo. I'm not sure which part I have to go to for infinite buffalo bones. Blast. Return the slab. Grab a buffalo's worth. You consult the list the guy at the petting cemetery gave you and grab all the bones. He'll be so happy to get these, I'm sure. While I'm here, Fort Memoriam. What's this? And can I use it to blow up Ghostwood? Let me check outside again. Nothing? What do you make of this? Fort full of nerds. Looks like they're planning some sort of military operation. Only in their imaginations, they're just a complicated board game. Checkers not good enough these days? The arguments you get into over checkers are not nearly elaborate enough for these guys. You can show them a thing or two. How many people would walk around in a cow hat in this day and age? Not to imply they were ever in fashion. This guy keeps peering intently at the figures on the table and muttering about line of sight. I'm Dragon. I'm Melvin. You cemetery caretaker? No, I think Jeff said something about having a day job. Hasn't been that day for like 2 weeks, though. So, what's this? You probably aren't familiar with this type of board game. It's a very specialized form of entertainment. What I mean is, you seem to be using Flintlock 4000, but that, brothers, said didn't have cows. Oh, well, yeah. We had to mod them in ourselves. Cool, huh? Can I play? The rules are pretty complex. I don't think the others will want you to stop play to teach a game. I know it. Brother used to bug me to play him so he could test his strategies. Player short on the cow side. Grab some dice. This guy's eating chips like they're going out of style. Wait, he's a nerd. Nerds don't care what's in style. Dragon. Are you the cemetery caretaker? Yeah, that's me. Did one of the other guys tell you? I try to keep it hush because people assume you're a weirdo if you work in a graveyard. Well, I'm here to tell you to get back to work because skeletons are wandering out of the place and causing trouble for the neighbors. Oh, nuts. Alright, well look, I'm on a real winning streak here. I'll go back once it's over, okay? Should I beat him or outfox? I'm gonna outfox him. You already lost. Look at the table, huh? You're outflanked, and they still have reinforcement chits left. You've got maybe one cannon bombardment still in you, but the dice are way against you on this terrain. You got 2 turns left, tops. Oh, yeah. I guess you're right. Alright, fine. Guys, I'm gonna cut out and go back to work. I'll catch you next week. That's what I thought. This guy is excitedly and repeatedly describing his favorite kinetoscope reel. So what's this you're talking about? Man, you haven't seen the Dickinson experimental sound film yet? It's amazing. What's it about? It's about these 2 guys dancing while a 3rd guy plays violin into a huge cone. You can actually hear the violin. It's so great. And then a 4th guy walks in. Nothing. That's when it ends. Sounds avant-garde. How's the game? Pretty good. We're on a real winning streak. If we'd been in charge of the army when the real war happened, things might have gone a lot differently. I'm guessing the real war was a lot more unbalanced in terms of unit allotments. Good point. Mom made Rufus stop drinking that brand of soda after he didn't sleep for 4 days and started yammering about putting our cat in a box to see if it was alive or not. That's, that there would be the Schrodinger's paradox, and it is not something that you need to test in real life for more than about 2 seconds. Make sure to put air holes, otherwise the answer is not a paradox, it's a guarantee. Dead. And also, if there are air holes in the box, technically you would already know the answer because you can observe whether the cat is dead or not. So it's not a very good paradox to test at all. It's more of a theoretical experiment. But how'd this all start? I was in the actual war. Made it out with only a few scars and a limp. Fortunately, on account of I spent the whole thing hiding in a cave, when I heard about reenactments, I signed up to find out what I missed. It's probably not a whole lot what you missed. Yeah, better snacks for one. So how do you like it? Pretty good. I prefer the science fiction version, though. What's that like? It's real interesting. It has vehicles that move without horses, and guns that fire more than once before reloading. Wow, that sounds really imbalanced. What's up? Not gaming? Nah, I mean, I like games. That's why I hang out with these guys, but I've gotten bored of strategy war games. I want something else. Well, I like playing the guitar, so I was thinking of a guitar game where you pretend you're in a band and hit the right chords. Sounds hard if you don't know how to play guitar. Yeah, I thought of making a real simplified version of a guitar, but then it wouldn't be much fun for me. Well, why don't you play an actual band? Put my guitar skills to actual use? That's a good idea. How about the Jewel Saloon? Tell him I sent you. Godspeed, Guitar Man. Probably should have told him that at the end of this, so I listened to him for the rest of this. Ooh. Stove is sad and neglected. Pile of trash smells very, very bad. Pile through the stench and find a few non-garbage items. Oh, that's garbage. The shelf is stuffed full of rule books for the weird game those nerds are playing. Pour over the rules until you understand them perfectly enough to realize that they're for an entirely different game than these games are actually playing. Oh, well, you learned something at least. As you were about to walk away from the shelf, you notice a book that doesn't belong there. Dark Forbidden Secrets of Nex-Mex. My gosh. I have an entire necromancer in my backpack, and I shan't let anyone have such power. Such power. Infinite power. It's the Battle of Cow Ridge. The revolting human. You will deal 3 damage to this revolting human. The revolting human will be utterly destroyed. Heal your target for 5 HP. Increase the target stats by 1. That feels like a good first turn move. I feel like you're going to be the real power player. This revolting human will be utterly destroyed. Excellent. If I do this, so you should kill that. Perfect. Now if I heal you, you should survive a turn. And then I shoot him. No! Bonk. Ow. Oh, the cow doesn't hit him. He only hits in front of him. That's weird. I did not understand that. I am dead. You have to do better than that. I'll try again. I did not realize that. +1 to both of these stats, and then insta-kill you. That should be fine. No, I'm gonna be one off. Dang it. It's a shame the cow doesn't help me. We'll try again. Yeah, I can only do this once. 5 HP doesn't really help me at all. Hmm. Let's try this. Double that. Okay. That's weird. He also can't move. Okay, so this is a very linear game. Okay, this is a lot easier than I thought. I just have to keep myself alive. I basically just have to... Oh, no, they have rifles now. I think they're a bit better. This is a necromancer? It's a cow cultist. Blackest Angus. Army Grenadier throws a grenade, dealing 2 damage to every unit on your side. Oof. Attacks the nearest column with any enemies in it. Yeah, but how much damage does it do? Doesn't seem like much. Attack the enemy with the highest HP, so it'll attack the Ungulith. We'll attack the enemy with the highest mysticality. 7, 3. Okay. So you have 7. It's definitely going to attack you. I could get it to attack you. Heal 1 ally. If more than 1 is injured, we'll heal everyone. Busted. I'll try and hit him directly. I can kill him in 2 turns. Who has the most HP? 5, 15, 20. Yeah, so it's going to attack them. It's not going to attack me for a while. This one is really the one that needs to die. Highest mysticality, so it's going to attack poor dude here. For 5, I think. So I think if I give him a boost, if I insta-kill you? 2 damage is not that much. I have a couple of turns, and he's only got 10 health. So I think you're the biggest issue. And then after that, we really only need to kill you. Bang. Yeah, Cal's gonna take care of him. Ah, dang it. He sniped him. I wasn't able to heal him either. This one in my turn, and it heals for 5. This won't be enough to survive it, but it's something. How much damage did you... Oh, you only took 4. Dang it. I should have given him I should have given the cow a boost. Not much point now. I'll give it to you now. This'll kill him this turn, and he attacks the highest mysticality, so that's you, right? Yeah. Yeah. We'll kill him this turn. That kills him. He's got no one to heal. Die. Cool! Still worked out. I didn't do it right, and it still worked out. Fight, fight, fight! Okay, so these two... The 2 damage is going to be a problem. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah. So it goes down to 8 damage this turn if I smite one of them. I think you're only going to do 4 damage, so I need to buff you at least once. So you actually kill them in 2 turns. Will restore 1 AP to the bovine every round. Interesting. What if I just load buffs into him? And then just smite one of the ones on the end. Oh, he restores AP to me! He restores bovine to the cow mine, not the... Oh, I thought it was to the cows. Like, oh, he can just run through the rest of them. No, to me. So if I just smite him, get AP back, I can smite the other one now. But now, the other one lived. So we won't survive this. Blast. So they need at least one buff. Now if I heal myself, I'll live. I just need to start attacking you. Unfortunate. I have another heal for myself, but I don't really need it. If I give myself 2 buffs, then I think I kill them. It didn't increase my damage at all. That sucks. Whatever, die. So much for +1 to all stats. Alright, so they're just gonna be trying to kill me the entire game. They're gonna give me a ton of AP. So... they're gonna give me 2. So if I have a smite every turn, I should win this, I think. So I have 1 stats up or heal, or this. So I think if I stat you up, you take 1 less. Highest mysticality. He doesn't one-shot them. So realistically, he's not actually a big threat. I can use them as meat shield. Kill one of you and get going. 2 more AP, I have another one-shot. Yeah, he doesn't even one-shot them. Now I need to one-shot you. So now next turn I'll have another one-shot, and then I think I can out-kill him. I think. So now I can heal me. And shoot him. No! 1 health off. I was 1 health off. Alright, I think if I tried the same thing again, I'd just heal the first cultist. I think I'm fine. Now if I heal... oh no, if I heal you, then I can't smite him. Then I definitely lose. Also, even if I did heal him, it wouldn't be enough. Now if I had 2 more AP... maybe just the thing isn't worth it. Yeah, the level up is not worth it. Because if I smite him, I get another AP for a turn, but I'm going to take a hit this turn. And I won't survive the next one, is the problem. So the heal is not worth, because then I'd be able to smite and then smite again. Same problem. I just need one extra AP. So just buffing it was a complete waste. Just murder them. Oh, now he attacked a different one. Weird. Weird. Excellent. Actually, I can take a hit from him and then heal. No, I won't survive. I'll just kill him. Whatever. I think I could heal him twice and then attack. This could work. Or I could just get the AP and smite. One of the two. There, I have smite now. Die. Boing. Well, that works. Wow, you're really good at this game. Getting good was the only way to keep my little brother from lording it over me all the time. Feel like we should give you some kind of prize. I got some leftover guns when I was gluing the figurines together. Want them? Alright. Bunch of really small guns. I'm good. I did it. I beat them all. I win. This is a handful of tiny pewter guns, which presumably serve some purpose in the games they play Fort Memoriam, but which could also be used to outfit a small army of elves. Aha! That is how I get the elves. The shelf is laden with candy. Help yourself if you want some candy. Much appreciated. Hey. Massive pile of candy wrappers and empty snack bags. Hiya, Melvin. So, what's the hat? Doing historical reenactments. You're playing a tabletop war game. Well, okay, sure, but historical one. Anyway, we only switched to this after we quit doing real enactments. Why? Too much exercise, and somebody kept refusing to lie down when he got killed. You missed! Cool. I'm stuck. I'm Dragon. I'm Mike. Having line of sight issues? They don't let me have my tape measure on the board when it isn't my turn anymore, so I have to eyeball it. Looks like you could get a hit on the front guide, have partial cover. I think you mean soft cover. Oh, 4th edition. Yeah, 3rd edition was total clutch. You and my brother would be bitter enemies. So the game's awfully serious, huh? Gotta play to win, otherwise what's the point? Fun? Exactly, and winning has how you do that. Yep. There's different kinds of people in the world. Alright. Alright. I hear voices in there, but they don't sound like soldiers. There's something familiar about those voices. Oh, I know! What? What? They sound just like my little brother, you don't say? Yeah, they're nerds. Hellstrom Ranch. Now I can finally go to the Fort of Darkness. Hi, Dragon. Interested in trading? Always, Sally. Always. What you got for me, Sally? Some soap? I've got one, but I'll take 2. Ooh, disposable binoculars. Not enough meat. Blast. Ugh. Well, I need to sell the hammers and stuff. Ooh, mind your meat. That would be important to read. Got a couple gold skulls, though. I got a spare hammer. Spare monkey wrench. Spare bone sword. Couple of spare Kurt's Fit outfits. Spare bandit pistol. I think that's everything that I can just sell for no reason. I have silver bullets. What do they do? Who knows? Extra damage against cows and demons. Cool and smooth as a mountain stream, propelled by gunpowder through the flesh of your enemies. Oh dear. I'll take those binoculars if you don't mind. Ooh, a needle! Back up. Oh, okay. How much dynamite do I have? 14? Good enough for me. Thank you, Sally. Let's read some books. The Forbidden Secrets of Nex-Mex. You know what? I'll just go to books. Advanced Beancraft number 59. Wait, I've already read this one. Blood beans. You master the art of microscopic bean conjuration and fill your bloodstream with restorative proteins. Blood beans. Fortunately, you got so distracted by your newfound vigor, you misplaced the book. Unfortunately, you accidentally cooked the book along with it and injected it intravenously. Now that's knowledge retention. Science. I've replaced your flavor text there for you. No charge. Figured you'd try this skill out on your book and see what happens. And injected it intravenously. Now that's knowledge retention. Good girl. Alright, let's get going. Board of Darkness. The elves, they speak to you. Should open up a boot store. Sell your boots in. They're not mine, though. Yeah, the elves. Why don't you head on to Dirtwater? I've got just the thing. Wow, what? Look at all these tiny little guns. See what the elves will be able to defend themselves on the road to Dirtwater. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, yeah, cool. He packs his boots and tools together and heads out of the tent. It'll be kind of amazing if he actually makes it to Dirtwater, but stranger things have happened. Steal the boots. Shrooms. The gun safe. Crack it. There's a single gun. It's a nice one, though. Army issue sidearm. Nice. Nice. The army sure didn't know how to make a stylish gun. Just look at it. Elegance you can really shoot a guy with. Didn't one of these people want to get the heck out of here? Not you. Not you. I'm well versed. Give me bones. Just give her some bone swords. So I can sell them. Game's lagging. They can't take it. Oh boy. You can't handle it. Wandering Sally, no. Oh, I can go back to you as well. Oof, it's hot. Okay, fan turns on. Got your bones right here. Let me wire these together real quick. Cool. I have your ape skeleton right here. I'm sure you hate it. That's all good. The cemetery is fixed. A jackrabbit. How's it change the wheel in your wagon? Speed. Item drop bonus. Oh boy. Untrue to its name, it's a solitary creature, but true to its name, it is a type of rat. Increase your meat drop bonus. You already know. Owl skeleton. Mysticality. And I don't know what the rest are. Awesome. Alrighty, here we go. The ranch. Oh. You slap the keys. The El Vibrato gizmo beeps, and as far as you know, the only way to get it to stop making noise is find whatever it's so excited about. Turns out to be a crate, which is potentially exciting for both of you. If you can unlock it, you slot the keystone into the appropriate hole, and the lid slides open, conveniently covering up the keyhole, so you can't take the keystone back. You do get some other stuff in exchange, though. Cool. Ooh, a needle. Yoink. This must have had a real barn burner of a party. What do you reckon happened here? What the heck is that? Well, judging from where we're at in a geographical sense. What? The middle. We're right in the middle of the territory. I think this must be where the cows came from when they came home. Whoa. Bringing this will attract the attention of at least one infernal cow. It's a portal to hell. You hear ominous mooing. This sure seems like a powerful source of hell cow energy. Yikes. The only part of the shed that didn't burn was this part of this horseshoe was attached to. Guess it's really good luck. Huh. Plus 6 pistol attack damage. Don't turn upside down or all the luck will fall out. Because luck is apparently a fluid that only exists in 2 dimensions. Huh. This item goes in your offhand. Ooh, Hagger's Agave. Infernal cow, huh? Beat the hell out of you. Gotta jump on him. Hadouken! You pulled some cows from their home dimension and mercilessly slaughtered them. You monster! Just kidding. They're super evil. Like, unbelievably evil. They've murdered a lot of people. I've bonked instead of bapped. Bonk! Infernal soul fragment. What's that? That's awesome. A wispy, tattered little bit of infernal cow spirit just hanging out on the side of the pail going, boo, boo. It's an insubstantial piece of infernal cow. Feels important. Whoa, a bigger cow. Shokunetsu! I win. Tainted milk. Increases your mysticality by 11. The milk moves of its own accord, perpetually solidifying and reliquefying itself according to its own curdled desires. I did not want to drink it. Luckily I was saved. Oh no, I bonked it. I bonked it. Ow. Haha, regen, you fool! Oh, bam. Tainted beefsteak. You prep your skin and knife, but all the useful hide bursts into flames and withers away before you get a chance to collect anything. Blast. This would have been a prime piece of beef, full of potential, before its owner was taken over by a smoldering demonic spirit. Now it's, well done. Comedy. I'm stuck. Brr. It lived! Blam! Roasted cow tongue. Wow. A wispy, tattered little bit of infernal cow spear just hanging on this side. A lot of people don't like the idea of eating something that can taste you back, and believe me, nothing about this particular cow tongue is going to change their minds. Ugh. Now, what if I equip the bone sword? Which bone sword? Yes. What if I equip this? Then do I actually get skin? Because I don't have to get it out, it's already ready. Lamb. Swoos. Boof. No, spooky. What if I skin it? Skin. Cow's blood. You prep your skin at night, but all the useful hide bursts into flame. Blast! Well, back to whatever weapon I had. Alright, last cow fight. Infinite power! They lived. They're getting stronger. No, spooky. A blam! How's that for spooky? Tainted milk. Hooray! Alright, where was I going? Anywhere else? Excellent. The military camp. Postal way station. I'll do that on the way back. Let's go to Redwood. See a wooden sign off the side of the trail that reads Jumble Neck Mine, 4 miles that-a-way. It's weird they put a period on the sign. And it's weird that they bothered to carve individual hyphens and a greater than sign instead of just carving an arrow in it. You discovered a new map, Jumble Neck Mine. Well, it's on the way. It was not on the way. I've changed my mind. Oh wait, I should talk to the other people first. Howdy, Dragon. You managed to take a picture of the owl skeleton? Sure did. Great! Oh, will you look at that? What a beaut! Well, thank you, Dragon. I ain't got nothing for a war, but I mentioned get some experience out of it. See ya, Hobart. I think I did one of the mayor's tasks. Maybe. Not yet. Not yet. Sort has trouble in the cemetery. Caretaker is back on duty. That's certainly good to hear. Those skeletons were a real nuisance. They sure have a way of getting under your skin. So about that lumber. You've helped me out quite a bit, so I reckon I can set you up with what you need for that bridge. Excellent. Thank goodness I don't have to deal with Ghostwood for 2 days. I will do the rest of the side quest though, because that's how I am. What was the other thing I needed to do? There was this and something else, I think. Oh, I was going to go to the military cemetery. Right. Passed by 2 skeletons who were facing each other with their arms akimbo in the traditional shootout stare-down pose. When you stop to watch what happens, they both turn to look at you. Oh no! Great balls of fire! Get it? Fire? Blam! Bang! Ooh! My bones! Your bones! Ha ha! Yeah. Take that. Alright, on my way. On the road again. Howdy, where am I? No trespassing. I'm trespassing. You don't even want to know what bureaucratic processes were involved in the placement of this outhouse. A big map of the whole region, with lots of confusing little annotations on it. This cabinet is full of maps, but you have no idea what any of them mean. Maybe you can ask about it at the post office in Dirtwater. Maybe. Stack of old newspapers. Somebody's removed all the funnies, so there's literally no reason to care about them. It's a stack of old newspapers. Nothing interesting. Oh, there's a postal card. Excellent. Stack of old newspapers. Oh, on a delivered letter. It's addressed to Roy Bean. Huh. Whoops. There's an article about how they had to change the name of Boot Hill Cemetery to Reboot Hill Cemetery because of all the skeletons in there coming back to life. Huh. Oh, did I miss one? Trespass. No, it just lasts a long time. Okay. While you're in there, see if you can get them to stop bringing me knitting catalogs. Knitting catalogs? I must have ended on some dang fool list. Never did it a day in my life. Huh. Let's go to the mill. Hey, you human! To keeping away from these lumps are mine, or maybe I'm to cooking you instead. What? You can encounter a goblin chef out harvesting produce, by which I mean knocking lumps off a cactus. Gives you a real side eye. What? You goblins don't people to eating, do you? Haha, no gross. Did I say that to scare you? Fudge! I just twitched. My twitching muscles are so strong because I play so many video games. Just a normal finger twitch is enough to press a button fully. Kitchen pants? Maybe it was worth it. Maybe the goblin take some pants. Oddly, they're human-sized. I bet there's a story there. Too bad I'll never get to talk to them. You at work yet? Caretaker's sleeping off all the war game adrenaline. It's probably best not to bother them. Huh. And he just left you here, huh? Okay. Whatever you say, Buster. I mean, they're right. It is an eternal flame. Why waste it? That's infinite energy. Do you know anything what we were supposed to do with the mail office? Well, I mean, yeah, but whatever. That's the wrong way. Your El Vibrato transponder thingy bleeps, and you follow the beeps to a shallow cave that you think might be abandoned. Fortunately, the bear isn't in right now, and you find a weird crate. Oh. Poke at the grate until you find a button that makes it open. Presumably the bear won't miss this stuff. A El Vibrato teleporter? This is the wrong place to be! Relocates El Vibrato constructs to elsewhere. Some Chabecha an Bucro. Interesting. I'll try using that next time I get one. That. One of those El Vibrato robots, which is basically just doing aimless donuts around a forest clearing. Let's send it back home. No, don't shoot it. How do I use it? Sniff it. What? Oh. Do I only get it one? Is it gone forever? Oh. Huh. Weird. I guess I'll talk to Postman. Not yet. Any missing mail? No? I went to the way station. Alright. Well, I don't know what to do about the missing mail then. I guess I'll go to Bean or something? I don't know. Oh, I'll give it a try. Start naming pharaohs. Tutankhamun. What was that? Geb Popsmer. Cleopatra. Jidmosis. That's all I got. Cleopatra. Cleopatra the Second. Cleopatra the Third. Cleopatra the Fourth. There was only 4. Ramses. Napkick. Alright, that's all I got. That last one was fake. But I gotcha. I mysticality'd ya. Hey. It works. Set. Tutankhamun. I think I already said that one. But is my mysticality really that low? My mysticality is 64. Oh, it's your base mysticality. It's not your full mysticality. Dang. I thought I was going to get so many. I'm sad. Didn't I have something that cost 1,000 to upgrade? Wary? Yeah, 10 AP. I have so much AP. I can one-shot anything, probably. Oh, it upgrades more HP later. That might be useful. pretty cheap to upgrade too. Probably because it's bad. 10 HP per round of combat though. I can outlast with the best of them. Anyway, how do I solve this mail problem? There's the postal way station, but curious abandoned well. Dang, well better stop to investigate it because I've got nothing better to do. The transponder goes ape as you get close to the well. Huh? What's down here? Oh, shockweed. Ooh, look, and a teleporter. No bean iron? Blast. You win this round, game. Here I am. It's lifeless. Teleporter to a teleporter, huh? I can't insert any. Bunch of paper cards. Huh. Single button on this machine. You press the button and the machine speaks. The voice says boop boop. Several buttons appear. I'll look at them. Do it again. A voice says Ganila. Several buttons appear. Huh. Second. The terminal emits a harsh buzz. The 7 buttons disappear and the original button appears. Well, never mind. The screen says Hobuno Statkuzom. There are no buttons, but there's a very thin slot underneath the screen, and I hit my controller on the desk, so it hit a button. You insert the card into the slot, and the machine screen springs into frenzied activity. You can't consciously make sense of what you're watching, but when it's over, you know things you didn't know before. Clothing and footwear. Wow. Put in a large punch card. Well, terminal, resonator, chrono key. Whoa. Orientation, containment, military. Ooh, those are good ones. Roberto, time squeezer. What? Planetary, teleporter, initialize. Positronic corruption. These are good band names. Sedative, sustenance personnel. Extraterrestrial update. Id. Reactor toggle beacon. These are awesome band names, dude. Someone make bands with these. Can someone please? This is awesome. Someone get Dan Avedon on the horn. Quick gate facility drone. Fabrication insufficient decloaker. Antipsychotic municipal magnitude. Temperature emergency. That one's awesome. You have nothing else to learn from that kind of card? Like nothing? You can't consciously make sense of what you're watching. When it's over, you don't know things you didn't know before. Whoa. Small punch card. Construction education. Online maintenance. Storage Legsware North. Offline destruction insertion. Auditory cannon. Is that like a base cannon? Local West select. Headwear current. Fluid detection destination. Primary adjustment. Bridge array. Broach secondary east. Increase machine. Equipment pipeline cache. Garbage nuisance central. Source return. Decrease refreshment. System organic. Organic system. Disposal bracelet. Weather matter. Matter weather. South solar. I have nothing else to learn. I can read El Vibrato. And because, dang it. Ganila. Anon. And because, well, somehow those are all words that I haven't learned yet. Great. It's lifeless. Why? Let me out. It's a dangling rope. Well, that was interesting. Hear that buzzing noise? Like a skull full of bees? Where's it coming from? The only thing around here is that well, so I'm gonna guess the well. How logical of you. Away! Let me in. Let me in. Spectre air, please. Huh. No.
The
ghostly specter in the form of an old, white-haired man shambles towards you, muttering, "Tune up my old banjo, Emmeline. Get this body stunted." What? "I'm gonna teach you a bassoon you won't forgive. Don't thank me, gonna escapade, Thurston." Excuse me? Did you die of a concussion? What happened? Drunk ghost. This'll sober you up. I should have used the cold one. That would have been smarter. Oh well. What am I supposed to do here that solves the mail problem? Oh, I talked to the people in Dirtwater. Oh. Oh. Mosey along. Whoa! Got the whole way with no interest. Who's a good girl? The apple disappears somehow and she nuzzles you gratefully. Appreciate it. Alrighty. What's with the who now? Oh dear. Now I can really cheat at poker. Deal me in, boys. Ante up. For Mr. Kennedy. 30%. Cleverly strategize. 20% win chance. Strategy. Got a few extra aces while they aren't looking. No, I don't have 5 grit. Let me glamorously strategize. Read 'em and weep, boys. A straight. And somehow, out of 3 straights, I still won. They had a Mexican straight and a Royal Georgia straight. And somehow, my normal straight wins. That doesn't make any sense. I guess I really did cheat at poker. Also, how did I end up with a straight if I had at least 2 aces? Slop here. Get your slop. Alright. Alright. Oh! 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 I've had an idea! I've had an idea! Oh! 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 Where was it? Breadwood? 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 You. Yeah. Oh, a body. Excellent. But see ya. What are the old coins? What do they do? What are they for? Sell it? I don't know. Just sell them. A little stack of coins are from a time or place when coins are used as currency. Crazy. I've got my idea. I got an idea. Hey you, I'm buying his contract. About the dish guy. I'll pay it. You're even dumber, I assume, but whatever. You can tell him he's free yourself. Righty. Thank you, bye. You're free. What'd you do a thing like that for? Feeling charitable. I need your job. Like, thanks. I don't know how to do pretty much nothing except washing dishes. Nothing? Well, I can also wash clothes and play the washboard. That's pretty much it. Why don't you go to Dirtwater? There's some job opportunities washing. This is worth a shot. Thanks, pal. Excellent. Dishwasher wanted. Perfect. Now I go to Hippie Land. What was I doing here? The post office! I forgot! No, who cares? Where's the hippies? Not Fort Darkness, the other hippies. Not Shroom Cave. Was it Shroom Cave? No. Memoriam? No. Where was the hippies? Was it it couldn't have been you. Granddad. Skelebones. It's shooting season. I have 16 AP. Sheesh. Where's Bloodbean? Do I just have it always? Whatever. Boing. No, it was... That's right, it was the people who don't know how to farm. Who was that? Who are the people that were farming but can't farm? Blast. Was it you? Already, intense heat intensifies. Sweat stings your eyes, and while it's stinging them, you fail to use them to notice that you're right in the middle of a herd of pyrobos. I know how to cool this situation. Time to chill out. Excellent. Cow fangs. No, it wasn't you. Where was it? Blast! Granddad. The great Garbanzo. Blast! Where was it? Where was the hippies that have no idea how to grow? Wasn't it like farm something? Something farm? Dang it! Railroad camp, bigger boys, Reba Hills, there's talking about bread. Fort Treason, small brewery. It has to have been somewhere. Shaggy Dog Cave. Little Millenary. Big Apple, Potemkin Gang. Ooh. My third is the third of a clever rhyme. I imagine those are going to mean something at some point. Or I was supposed to be writing them down. Ah. Huh. North Central Positonic Reactor Quick Gate Facility. Huh. Insert the battery. Whoa, I'm energized. ×2. What does it do? Who knows? You're chock full of El Vibrato energy. You feel like you could take on the whole world. Partly because you're stronger and smarter and faster, but partly because you're also overconfident. It's not that big of a boost. Let's be real. Insert power sphere. There's a circular hole in the bottom. The machine hums to life. The screen says Quick Gate Offline, and there's a button at the bottom labeled Toggle Quick Gate. Push. Quick Gate Online. Ooh. Leave them be. Okay, so the teleporter did not send them here. Wherever it sent them, they're gone. This is done now, I guess. Oh dear. The machine on this side of the weird transport thing is busted. Oh dear. There's a piece here that's pretty obviously broken. They try and replace it. It's purring like a kitten. A giant, untrustworthy, alien mechanical kitten. North Central Positronic Reactor online. Oh, a big cylinder on top of this rectangle. Oh. Cave-in looks like it happened a long time ago. Interesting. Okay, well I did that. I guess this facility is done with. Why leave it on, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go the other way. Viper 10, what's up, bro? Now, where the heck was these hippies? Dang it, I don't remember. Maybe they were at Shroom Cave? No, it's just shrooms. Happy New Year to you, Happy New Year to you. I'm doing pretty good. As long as I stay positive. Madness, Maw, mine. These are the hippies. Where's the people who can't farm? Dang it. Lazy Dude Ranch! There it is. Northern Clown Wart. It smells funny. Sounds pretty funny too. Looking for herbal remedies? No. I still haven't used the last one, and I never will. Who are you? Like, howdy. Howdy. I've got an out for you. You know, somewhere better than hiring a baker. Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes with room and board. I just want to get out of here. I do know of a bakery that needs help. That's wonderful. Oh, jeez, I can't go like this, though. I'm filthy. Nobody would ever let me step foot in their kitchen looking like this. Do you have a bar of soap I can mooch? Awesome. Here you go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Give her a bar of soap and directions to Bakery Boy's Bakery, and she sets off to find somewhere to take a bath before her job interview. Feels good to help. Manure. Weeds. Ooh, the local weed regrew. A shockweed, the northern clownwort. Ooh, a Frisco poppy. How nice. I was playing this Mario hack they call the Second Reality Project Reloaded. Now that's a powerful name. You eat this? What? This once prolific but now rare species of poppy only grows in the area around Frisco, despite the protests of the other native flora who don't want it to grow in their backyard. And Hacker's agave. Nice. Well, glad that's over with. Ugh, the worst smelling steak I've ever seen. Ugh. The smell. Maybe it'll explode if I burn it. Ugh. You elected not to keep the skin from this one. Yeah. Oh. In a devastated cornfield off to the side of the trail, you see a similarly devastated scarecrow. Shirt is untucked, its hat is knocked off. Don't even get me started on the state of its ascot. To make the scarecrow at least mostly presentable, it's important to look your best at all times. You never know when a famous crow might show up. There you go. I thought I would actually get something from that, but I'm glad I didn't. Alright, where am I going? I got her a job. I need to go to the post office in Durwater. No! No! I keep forgetting. It sure is quite a story, like Bowser creating a powerful invasion fleet. Like every Mario Galaxy game ever. Let's see if Miss Jawharp is playing. Oh, gosh. No, I didn't want to go outside. Oh, on stage? Let's go! We're getting the band back together! Bang 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 bang. Let's go! We've got Mr. Washboard. We've got the guitar player, and we got Miss Mouthharp. Look at that! We're getting the band back together. That's great. Now let's go to the post office before I inevitably forget again. You got any quests? Hey, Lloyd. You need any help? Everything's right as rain. You looking for work? Might ask the jailhouse. Well, that doesn't help me. Well, give me a shot of bourbon. Appreciate it. See you, Lloyd. Where's the exit? I'm stuck. Let me out. No. They put those enemies in the roll box, which pushes you like those bullies in Mario 64. Ooh. No, I didn't want to go to DLC. I didn't find a cactus lady yet. Is a ghost good enough? No? Well, shame. What you got to sell? Beancraft? Blast. I'll take another bar of soap. Why not? Can of oil. Oh, do I not have one? Oh, that's important. I should probably have one of those. I have a lock. Do I have? Oh, I have some of these. Oh, I'm fine then. Alright, we're good. Goodbye. Hey, I need some help tracking missing mail. How'd you mean? Mail delivery went missing on the way to Breadwood, and I'm hunting it on behalf of the mayor. Local mail station has a bunch of route maps, but I don't know which one I need. Huh. Well, that information ain't exactly a secret, but I ain't supposed to just give it out neither. The delivery going missing is bad news, though, so I suppose it's alright just as once. Wait a minute. Couple of minutes, she comes back with a sheet of note paper. Okay, so each map has a code number on it, see? Based on region and direction of travel. She explains how to work out the codes you need and gives you a cheat sheet for reference. And boy, Bowser's Starship level is definitely hard but beatable. Ooh. That sounds awesome. How long has it been out? Is it out or is it just early access? I need to know. I'm excited. Postal code sheet. Thank her and leave. Much appreciated. Can I send a postcard? Dragon Masterson. Any mail? Yes, actually. Package came for you. Here y'all. Oh, well, thank you. I'd like to send a postcard back if you don't mind. Nope. Darn. Can I send a postcard? Alrighty, let's have it. Alright, quick note to Rufus. Let him know where you've been up to, that you're okay. That'll be... Oh, it's one of them prepaid ones. You'll meet. Thank you very much, kindly. I'm starting to talk like her. Like 13 years ago? Wow! What is it a hack of? Which game is it a hack of? Post office, jail. I assume this is still done. Ain't no new crime yet. No new crime. But they're still doing time. That's why you don't do dang, kids. What's new, Doug? The brewer that moved in next door loves my products. I loved his. We collaborated on a new kind of hot dog. Really? What kind of hot dog you got for me, Doug? A beer battered hot dog? It's a corn dog. Gotta have me one of those. Insulated from the elements via the application of a layer of spent grain from a brewery. Look at that. Gotta have me one of corn dogs. I still play like Mario World with different levels. Ooh, Mario World. I love Mario World. That's sick. Liquid Bread Brewing Co. Oh, hey, it's you. Thanks for telling me about this place instead of arresting me or shooting me in the head and then arresting me. No problem. Not really a bounty hunter anyway. I'm just trying to help. Well, you sure did help me out. I really appreciate the opportunity. And things are going pretty well. Not a single yeast monster yet. Oh, thank goodness. A boot maker moved in next door, so I'm trying out a boots-themed recipe. No, don't worry. It doesn't have boots in it. I take them out before bottling. Oh. Can I try it? Well, alright. How bad could it be? Speed, Moxie, Mysticality. You don't say. I'll take one. Brainy Brown. Speed by 9, too. Pronto Plisner. Much appreciated. Good luck. Alrighty. How are your boot sales? Oh, hey. Well, nice to see you again. Hey, did you else make the trip okay? Oh, sure, yeah. Like, no problems, like, at all. I haven't seen him less and less since the move, though. So I've been making some boots myself, just to help him out. That's real kind of you. What can I get you? Show me your goods. Boot polish. Add +3 to a pair of boots. Well, ain't that convenient. Shiny boots, shooting boots, melee attack boots, Tony's tiger stripe boots. Wow, that's fancy. I would like this, though. Another day. Another day. When I'm rich. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I have like 50 of these that I should probably sell. Sell those to the mercantile. Don't want to break the bank on random local business, you know. Well, isn't this just livening up the place? Isn't it grand? In we go. Funny, there's this big boo with one eye that's decided to help you out in the different dimension. Out of the different dimension that Mario's in the moment he hit the button to stop the glitch cannon. That's correct. That is a wild scenario. I feel like I missed some steps. Dirty Hippica. Can of Schmaltz Blue Ribbon. My inventory is a little less disgraceful. And I have 2,000 meat. That'll do. Alright, I think that's everything I needed from here. Alright, well, where am I going from the post office? Wait, I needed to read a thing, didn't I? I never remember. Boot polish. Oh, a package from Rufus. Dear bro, I thought you might be able to use this. Portable arcane oven. Oh, what a great kid. Nostalgia mode. Nostalgia mode unlocked in options menu. Sniff. Installs an arcane oven in your room at the Jewel. Isn't a good place to set this up. Oh, alright, well, I'm right here, so. You install the arcane oven next to the window. As you go to throw the crate away, you notice that there are some beans nestled in the packing material. All-purpose beans! What a bro! What a bro. Dense bean iron. I don't need any of this. Okay, the color is messing with my head. Hold on. I need to turn this off. Ugh. I hate it. You never know. Please. Oh, my eyes. Oh, that's better. Oh. And Little Boo was like, why did you help him? Isn't he one of the good guys? You gotta help the good guys. Oh, that's so much better. There's no fuzz in my eyes. Mirror beans. I'll save these for a rainy day. Appreciate it, Rufus. You're my best mate. What a bro. Postal code sheet. Oh, nope, I don't use it. I just have it. Alright, well, never mind then. What's the point of anything anymore? Oh yeah, Roy Bean. That's probably important. Onward! It's faster to scale over here. Wee! Ah! Those charred black skeletons. I know how to get the best of you. Free, sucker. Howdy, it's yours? He opens it, reads it, snores derisively, and tosses it into the fireplace. Nods anyway. Oh, okay. Hi, Dragon. Any line on that last jar of jelly beans? Well, got 'em right here. Well, I'll be jiggered. I didn't figure on seeing any of them jelly beans again, and here you brought back all 3 jars. I ain't got much to reward you with other than a handshake, Dragon, but maybe I'll be able to pay you back somehow in the future. Sweater Roy, happy to help. Weird. Still not for sale. Well, nice meeting you, Roy. Right, well, that's over with. What else was I doing? Post office? Alrighty then. Whoosh! Well, here's a thing out of nightmares. Maybe not your nightmares specifically, but definitely someone's. A human skeleton scuttling towards you, crackling with blue electricity, making a loud hissing noise that sounds like a cross between a nest of angry rattlesnakes and a broken radio. Now, did you know that bones, particularly dry bones like yours, are piezoelectric? It refers to materials that generate an electric charge when they're compressed, like crystals and certain types of ceramics. The interesting bit is that the opposite is also true. If you run electrical current through bone, it compresses on itself. At low voltages, this is sometimes used to compress small fractures and speed up healing time. But if too much current is applied, there's a possibility of mechanical strain. Vibrating scapula. Yes, just like that. 2002 and 2008, made by FBI Productions. Wow, that's awesome. That sounds like a really cool hack. Have you been playing a lot of hacks lately? Just a lot of Mario World in general? I'm trespassing. You can't stop me. Now what's in here? Use the cheat sheet to find the route map that leads to Breadwood. Alright. Follow the map along the Redwood and you find a suspicious looking house. Chuck's house. Something about this house makes you suspicious. You can't quite put your finger on it. The place looks perfectly normal after all, but you can't shake the feeling that there's something very wrong going on here. Maybe you're just being paranoid. That's the best way to be. The tree looks like it wants a hug, but I don't recommend that. It's probably just pretending to be friendly so it can suck out your soul. Something's creepy about this place. I can't quite put my finger on it. Too quiet? Yeah, maybe. Cellar door. Man, I bet it's all kinds of horror down there. Like some kind of medieval torture dungeon. Never go in the basement. You approach the door hesitantly. You could be getting yourself into a real bad situation. It's unmarked. There's no name or anything. Well, would you rather be in a fight in the cellar or in a fight in the door? You knock on the door. A voice inside calls, "Come on in, it's open. It's always open." Alright, well, they're asking me to come in, so that means go in the cellar. It's locked. But is it locked to keep you out, or to keep something in? Whoa, it's a Plotco lock. Those things are unpickable. Plotco. A lot are on this website, some games. The basement is where the bread is in, and the popsicles are owned by Herbert. What? The door creaks open, and you step inside the house. The interior is an absolute nightmare. The walls are covered with rusty chains and hooks, as well as a variety of wicked-looking knives and shears. A man of indeterminate age and slightly hunched posture grins widely as you enter, his eyes gleaming. He's standing near a large puddle of blood on the floor. Hello. My name is Chuck. Welcome to my little blood and breakfast. Your what? Blood and breakfast. Oh, sorry, I have a lisp. A lisp? It's a bed and breakfast. I see. People also tell me I emphasize words oddly, but I don't get that at all. Uh-huh. There's a lot of blood. I can't help but notice there's a giant pool of blood on your floor. Blood? Oh, no. I can see why you might think that, as it's certainly red like blood. But this is a tomato soup. Tomato soup. Yes, I spilled my lunch. Very clumsy of me. I was just getting started cleaning it up when you arrived. I see, and that's why your house is always open, right? I'll pantry stuff with various tins and jars. There's nothing very unusual, but you do know just 2 jars of tea leaves labeled Sleepy Time and Earl Grape. Oh! All kinds of no! That's so much no! There's a Dominic's versus coronavirus hack. Nice. A large collection of steel chains and hooks, as well as knives, shears, and other bladed implements. Everything is covered with rust, or possibly dried blood, or possibly both. Ah, you've noticed my collection. It's a bit, dramatic. It all belonged to my father, and his father before him. They were butchers. And you? I do a little bit, but not professionally. I broke with family tradition to run my little blood and breakfast. Right. Chuck is staring at you. You notice his left eye has a tendency to drift sideways as he stares, and then reset when he blinks, which is not often enough. Excuse me? Yes, how can I help you? You said you're running a bed and breakfast? That's what I said, yes. You seen a mailman recently? Ah, yes. My last guest was a mailman. Such a nice fellow. It's a shame he's no longer with us. I hope you mean he left. I like to think he'll always be here in spirit. What's on the menu? Homemade sausages and tomato soup. I also have a special tea blend that's a real knockout. What kind of sausages? Long pork sausages. That's something I mentioned earlier. Not today, but I think yesterday off stream. I was talking about how that's a joke. About how it has been recorded that cannibals have decided that human tastes remarkably like pork. And since humans are quite long, they have taken to calling it long pig. And so that has become the internet's sort of pseudonym for cannibalistic food. Long pig and long pork. I'm not sure how anyone got this knowledge, and I'm not sure I want to know.
That's right. I make them longer than regular pork sausages. They're more filling that way.
This is puzzling and uncomfortable for so many different reasons. And a special tea blend.
Yes, a special herbal blend that puts my guests right to sleep. It's very effective.
Uh-huh. So can I look at the guest room?
It's in the cellar, but I'm afraid it's unavailable at the moment. My last guest is only just checked out. I still need to clean up the mess. Sorry, that's private. That's my blood room.
Your what?
My blood room. My bedroom.
Gotcha. Right. Cellar door. Man, I bet it's all kinds of horror. Yeah. Huh. The front door of Chuck's Blood and Breakfast. Huh. Right. So what's the closest thing to a police around here? Guess there ain't much of one, is there? Right. Indeed. I guess now I ask if I can stay the night, but I can't. So I guess we wait till tomorrow. Right.
Well, that reminds me. I left the kettle on. The water should be boiled by now. Would you care for a cup of tea?
It's no thanks. I'm alright.
Chuck pours himself a cup of tea and sips at it while staring at you. After a bit, he starts to look drowsy. Oh my, I'm coming over all sleepy. Perhaps I should get my hood down for a few minutes. It's been a long day. Please excuse me.
Right. Chuck's sleeping pretty soundly, but you should be careful not to wake him anyway. Let's find a cellar key. Let me just yours. Yoink. See if I can't sabotage his weapons while he's here. No? Shame. Better be... It doesn't look nearly as horrific down here as you expected, unless you're particularly horrified by an unmade bed. Looks like the missing bag of mail. You sling a sack of mail over your shoulder. Neither rain nor sleet nor super creepy B&B proprietors. Advanced Beancraft and locks and how to pick them. Oh, I guess that thing I said was a book was actually just a book-shaped rock wrapped in leather. My mistake. Wow. Oh. Blank postcard. A mailman approaches you. Oh, Matt, thank goodness you found my mail. Is mailbag yours? Yes, I've been stressed out lately, so I took a day off and rented a room here for a sort of mini vacation. Chuck's a great guy. Little weird, I guess, but real personable. And his cooking is great. The tomato soup and those great big sausages. His tea did wonders for my insomnia, too. Seems pretty effective. Anyway, I found my mailbag and wasn't sure how I left it, so I've been retracing my steps for ages. Thanks for finding it. No problem. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going in there. How you RC? Pretty good! Just got a weird cannibal experience, so I'd like to be just about literally anywhere else. There's a goblin standing off to one side of the trail, just staring up at the sky. They don't even seem to notice you approaching. Hello? Oh, hello, hi! What you doing? A moon I am looking at. Neither moon is out now. Nothing to being up there now, right? I am happy to waiting. Okay. The moons won't to coming for hours. Waitless long. Yes, yes, moon so big, so bright, so big, so bright. To waiting, see and wait and see. Very liking to moons, hey? Yes, yes, very to looking. I to collecting rocks of them. The goblin takes a bunch of pebbles out of its pockets to show you. They could be moon rocks for all you know. You start to explain the moons, their makeup and origins, and how they orbit the planet and each other, and so on, to the goblin. Turns out that the goblin actually knows far more about it than you do. Fortunately, they're kind enough to not shame you for human-splaining, and share their moon rocks with you. What a bro! I appreciate it. Exter's dad, you see, kids, coffee is what adults need to get started in the morning. It's the key to our ignition. It's the key to your ignition. Sounds like a euphemism. What was I doing? Mail! Mail call, mail call, mail call, mail call! For like no meat at all, and that's bad. Managed to get the logging permit. You found the missing mail? Yep, found a missing mailman. He's on his way to deliver it. Hope there's a new issue of Mayor Monthly. There we go. All the mail is here, but nobody seems to care. There we go. Just about every problem solved that I care about. Goodbye. Add time. No. How long was it supposed to be again? I forget. No, I have to take off my glasses too. No. I knew I saw that out of the corner of my eye. I just didn't want to believe it. Why is this broken? There we go. Someone needs a clean mind from the cannibal. Hold on, I need to remember how long that's actually supposed to be. Was it 1 minute? I think it was 1 minute. It doesn't say, so I can make it as however long I want. And since I had to go to the bathroom, blame Deadbeat, because I'm giving you 3 minutes. Goodbye! pressed the wrong button. Not the wrong button. No. Oh no! I've opened a program. Alright, it's gone. I opened up my chat program. It's right next to the OBS button. Alright, what was I doing? Did I win? Moon bits! Oh, that's adorable. Some postcards. Locks and how to pick them. I already got it. I already learned it all. Oh, we've already learned all the useful techniques, but you managed to pick up some tips and tricks from the previous owner. Paying it forward. Ain't that nice, y'all? No, I lost. No! These days, you see a lot of bones moving of their own accord, but even in that context, the way this one moves is pretty weird. Goes in your offhand. Oh, I think my offhand is terrible, so that's not bad. Plus 11 spell damage. I could go... Oh, nope, it's worse. Butts! Excuse me. Alright. That should be good enough for the railroad camp's lumber, probably. Howdy, Dragon. Yesterday traded? Any day, Sally. Any day. Apple, mana pistol, bar of soap. I already have some. Ooh, I could use a couple for Spectrier. Some of my bone items. Didn't make them myself, but did provide the supplies, so I'm entitled to a cut. There's a lot of stuff I sold. Ooh, some needles. Much appreciated. Much appreciated, Sally. Much appreciated. Toasty. Alright, let's head out. Scooby-Doo. Scabba-da-beep-bop. Spot a small makeshift signpost stuck into the ground a few yards away from the road and stop to check it out. It says free meat. And indeed, there is a small pile of meat lying in front of it. You're so distracted from rolling your eyes at the obvious trap, you almost miss the goblin sneaking up behind you. He's wearing an old buffalo skull as a helmet, which you have to admit looks really metal. I have to hand it to you. You nearly gotten me, you did. Good job, Ish. Our job is done. Ha! Foolish human is falling into my clever trap. Now you are giving me valuables or I beat you up. You know, this is might be first time he's mugged by goblin. Usually much or less prosable, mostly. I am smart like human. Why, making things myself and robbing easy. Smart like human is a very accurate description of that idea. Giving me your stuff or hitting you. Calming down. Coming to agreement. Agreeing with either stuff or hitting. Hold on now. Goblin agrees to leave you unhit if you teach her how to set up a better ambush. You give him some pointers on sneak attacks and how to spell meat, and he begrudgingly lets you go. There we go. That'll beat someone up later. Ah. Man, how long have you been asleep? Oh, can I have some jelly beans? Sure I can't have one of those jelly beans? Worth a shot. Whistling to the beat of the band. Good news. We got that lumber shipment in from Breadwood, and we're good to go. Got the bridge built already? Yep. Most of the passengers were so bored, they chipped in to help. Nice. Now we just have to lay tracks the rest of the way into Frisco, and our work is done. Both mine and yours. See you there, boss. Well, I guess I'll see you there. Well. Ah. Well, I guess that's that. One of those pay telescopes for tourists. This one was designed by a promising young artist named Edvard Munch. Oh, that's hot. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's hot. Sorry. Look at the wooden bridge you built with your own two hands. By using those two hands to provide services for the Breadwood Lumberjacks, anyway. Awesome. The train's moved on to Frisco. Finally. I was a tad worried, but it looks like that bridge held up okay. Next stop, Frisco. Come on, Spectrier. I believe in you. Actually, does the game end if I go to Frisco? Surely there's a prompt or something, right? Spectre wanders into a darker arroyo than you'd normally go to, but before long you find yourself lost. From behind you hear an ominous ding, 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 oh. You turn around to see the ghost of a miner, apparently frustrated that his ghostly pick can no longer find purchase and eager to take it out on you. He's a ghost! Bang! Use the glasses. My glasses! Why would you do this? I can't see shit! This game is all about reading. Why? You help that old ghost miner on his way to the great mine in the sky. Heh, no, just kidding. You probably damned him to an eternity of even worse torment than he was already enduring. Oh well. You shouldn't have attacked me. That's his fault. Can't see shit. Oh, you got a quest? It's your partner. What do you say, Alice? You like custard? What? I heard there's a good custard stand out this way. Kind of a tourist attraction thing. Is it in a graveyard? Nope. It's just a custard stand as far as I know. Huh. That's very unlike you. Alright. What do you think is next? So this is Frisco. Looks like a decent place. See, I can't see. Seems like Smee still upset about something though. Huh. I can't read chat. I have to zoom in. All these great redeems to play with. Can you not? Go away. I can't see shit. What's going on, Smee? This fancy pants calls himself the Emperor, and he won't let us build our tracks up to the station. Can you see if you can talk some sense into him? Whatever. Frisco city limit. So it would seem. What the? This seems familiar. I need an antivirus, because he's Norton. Comedy. How do I get that? That's an excellent question. I won't know until I get here. Who the heck are you? I'm Emperor Norton. I'm in charge of this city, and you can't build any train tracks here without my permission. An emperor? Where's your crown? As it happens, I lost my dang crown. Fool thing didn't fit right anyway. But without it, I can't issue any official permits, and that means no rails for you. Unless, of course, you were to give me a new crown, a properly fitting one. Well, I've got a gold crown. I've got a gold tooth crown. I'm glad I kept one. Well, gold and everything. It's certainly fancy. Fits alright, too. Alright, fine. You got yourself a deal. Welcome to Frisco. Great, thanks. Turn around for a second so I can use your back to sign this permit. Ugh. And done. Movie theater up the street has the final cutscene whenever you're ready. Hooray! Da-da-dee-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah! I finished the game! Da-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. I can't see shit. I can't read chat. Why can't he what? You did it. Thanks, boss. No problem. We got the track laid right up to the station now. First ever cross-territory railroad, thanks to the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. And principally you. You did a real good job, though, Dragon Masterson. That's Marshall to you. Ah, shucks. Well, don't mention it's me. Oh, and there was more music, for some reason. Did it. Thanks, boss. I did it. Nani? Sparkle? Shiny? Hello? Where? We made it. We got all the way west. Sure did. Looks like we're in the home stretch now. Home stretch? Well, there's always one last quest. You know that. Ah, true. Skibidi-doo, ba-da-ba-ba-bow. The old bronze hippopotamus. Yep. Good old Cleveland Ram. Howdy, person. Just turned around for some reason. A new show with the moving picture scene. The final cutscene. This was a one-way train, so there's no sense in going in there now. Unfortunate. One-way train. Gloomies. Well, I'll be a new face. I'm Clooney. Make yourself at home. Thanks. I'm Dragon Masterson, and I'm putting on my glasses now. Sing mode. Thanks, I'm Dragon Masterson. New to town. I've been helping manifest destiny and get the railroad tracks laid. It's a tough job, but we're finally here. Sounds like you could use a drink. What have you got on the table? Lay it for me, Clooney. Get me something juicy. Well, now I have to shut up. There. I was waiting this out because this is scientific dialogue, and so help me I'm reading it. Also, I'm putting you on a cooldown. You're getting cooldowned after this stream. This is why you can't have nice things. That was a little funny the first time I heard it today. Why? Because 4/5 of my chat is redemptions. That's why. Seriously though, why are you ruining the whiskey with the rock? I'm not here to drink. I'm doing important research. What kind of research you do? I'm testing the effects of various liquids on hypercrystalline thalmorphic diorites. Today's liquid is ethanol. If I had to guess, hypercrystalline obviously means it's extremely crystalline, so it probably produces a lot of crystals. Thalmomorphic, which means I believe it is its body is magic, it is magically shaped. And diorites, which I believe means that it is a stone-based organism. So they're magic crystal producing magic beings of rock. Maybe I'm going out on a limb here, but I'm guessing you're a kind of scientist. Good guess. Specifically, I'm an arcanogeologist. Yes! I nailed it. Arcano magic rocks? Yes! I'm Dr. Joyce E. Morton, at your service. I'm Dragon Masterson. My second guess was going to be buttholes, but rocks don't have those. Not typically, no. Morton, any relation to the... Have you met the professor? The guy researching Alva Brado out by Gustafson Gulch, that's him? His work is really intriguing, but our fields of study don't overlap as much as you expect. Really? I would feel like magic rocks and magic technology would be pretty close. Surely they would use magic rocks to make their magic technology, right? So is that bad? This is why I can't have mean things? However you want to see it. So how's the whiskey experiment? Not great, but to be honest, I wasn't expecting much. This test really should be done with pure ethanol, but it's too hard to get that out there. So I'm trying whiskey, just for the heck of it. But the impurities in it would screw up my findings even if I had any. Well, that's a shame. Hey, your rock turned blue. It's unrelated. Hypercrystalline thalmorphic diorite turns blue every 23 minutes. I have a colleague who patented a design for a watch based on that property of it, but a 23-minute watch isn't very useful. Plus the whole cancer thing. Cancer? Yeah, did you think I wasn't drinking this because of the flavor? It's because I don't want a tumor that can yell its own name. Ugh. Well, you need any help? I know where you can get some pure ethanol. Sure, I can always use more samples. Find any interesting rocks, bring them by my house. What counts as interesting? I haven't seen any rocks that turn blue. Oh, just anything a rock doesn't ordinarily do. Moving around on its own, defying gravity, displaying rudimentary intelligence. Rock that plays the banjo? Have you seen a rock that plays the banjo? Just what ifing. Jeez Louise, don't get my hopes up like that. I'll swing by if I find anything interesting. See you soon. She pays her tab, fishes the rock out of her whiskey, and leaves. You decide there's no sense in throwing the bathwater out with the baby, and you pocket the whiskey. Why? That's definitely dangerous. Also, I didn't get to ask her about Mort. What the heck is happening over here? Taking the first option, unless every other dialogue move option has been done, or there's no other option. Well, I didn't get to pick the first one, so I guess that worked out. It's a real Frisco fracas. Well, don't mind if I yeet. Got the jump on him. Well, I can't pick that option, but I can pick this one, because it's like the 7th option. Yeah! Well, I can't pick that one. Heal power. Well, I can't heal anyone, so I'm soft locked. Shit. Can I shoot us? No, I can't. Well, I had to learn. Now we know. Well, it's a soft lock, so I have no choice. Oh, look at that. A Splatoon. Interesting. So it does do that even if you've never interacted with another Splatoon. A Splatoon. Oh, flyer. Comedy flyer. Nah, comedy. You read the garbage. Turns out to be a flyer for a comedy shack up north of Frisco. Jot down the north location and throw the flyer away. Wesco's Comedy Shack. This seems like it would kill you. Dr. Martin told you this whiskey was poisonous, but you figure all whiskey is technically poisonous, so how much worse could this really be? Pretty bad. I'm going to use that to kill someone later. Just nearly identical houses as far as the eyes can see. No, not gloomies. Goodbye. Should we see what the final cutscene is from when we just get here? I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same as like all of them, because it's just, we haven't really completed anything. We haven't done anything with these. We haven't done anything with these. We haven't done anything with these. Nothing. We have completed nothing, so we'll just get the default, I'm pretty sure. But it could be funny to just see. Maybe we'll end the stream with that. I don't know how much longer I'll go. The last custard stand. I see. Custard's last stand. I see. I see. Clever. Dr. Morton's house. Oh yeah, and we haven't done anything with these either. The vibrato technology. We haven't cracked all the safes yet either. So much to do. Yeah, there's a big ol' area up there. I don't know of very many other quests. Hey, Bardner, you know of anything? Luckily, this is, I think, the second option, so it counts. Am I forgetting anything? I don't care. Well, I can't ask about any other side quests, so I'm boned anyway. Well, we know about the pure ethanol for Dr. Morton, so let's at least go there before we forget. See a plume of smoke rising over the trees to the north of you. You nudge spectral air in that direction and finds a cozy-looking cabin nestled in a copse of pines. Ground outside is sparkling and rainbow-tinted, a telltale side effect of the practice of the jeweler's trade. Check it out later. What happened here? Ah, geology. Got it. Some kind of drilling machine. Seems to have taken a real beating. Doesn't seem natural. Fancy high-tech electric light. Don't these new lamp things usually need to be plugged in? Yes, but I've modified them to run on ambient arcanolithic radiation. You can see how they work more reliably the closer they are to the diuretic lit resonator on the floor there. Huh. So it would seem. This is a diuretic resonator, huh? Interesting. This was once a dining table, but now it's just a bad horizontal filing cabinet. Alas. Ooh. Water in this vanity has been replaced with some kind of solvent. Oh dear. Hi there, Morton. Hi, Dragon. You find any interesting rocks? I'm keeping an eye out. Appreciate it. I can't tell her about the ethanol. Alright, cool. Bed made of stone. A bedrock, if you will. She really committed to the whole geology thing, so it would seem. Kind of the ghost of a dead cowboy who was wailing and gnashing his teeth and generally seeming very frustrated about how his life has gone. Or more likely, how it stopped going. Bonk. Nice job. Oh, hi! Thanks for letting me know about this place. These boys had a swell start on their operation here, so I think between the three of us we'll really be going places. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Oh, hi. Thanks so much for all your help. Thanks for helping us getting our bakery started, mister. We're going to be famous before you know it. Thanks for helping me get our bakery started. Alright. Very nice. Very nice. Where was the place? Schmaltz. Ah, you see a flash of light in a dark copse of trees off to the side of the trail and smell the tang of ozone. 3 electrified cow skulls float out of the woods and surround you. Get 'em down. Chill. Bzz. Schmaltz. It's almost pure ethanol. And I guess we just don't get to mention this at all. That feels like it would matter. I guess I have to find a weird rock first. You catch a glimpse of something colorful out of the corner of your eye and hop down to investigate it. Before you know it, you're mesmerized by a scintillating rainbow of shiny, multicolored scales. A moment later, you realize you've fallen for the oldest trick in the book. Specifically, the book about how Frisco Vipers trap their prey, because you're surrounded by Frisco Vipers. Frisco Vipers. Not today. Ha! Bam! No. Oof. Be gone! Nailed it. Never fought those enemies before, but I could notice how strong they were at a glance. Dr. Morton's got one heck of a rock collection. These all look pretty ordinary. I reckon this is her auntie collection. All the ones she isn't interested in? Makes sense. Huh. I guess I just can't talk to her about the ethanol. Weird. Nice bean golem. Oh, thank you. Well, I guess if I was going to find an interesting rock, it'd probably be at the jeweler's cabin. Spectre wanders into a darker arroyo than you'd normally go, and you hear the miner. Why don't you mine your own business? Blam! Well, they shouldn't have attacked me. Jewelry shop inside. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere for a jewelry shop. To be fair, pretty much everything out here is in the middle of nowhere. That's a good point. Oh, hello, a customer. Why, hello. Welcome to Master Gerard's jewelry shop. Howdy, Master Gerald. Oh, no, Master Gerald is back there at his workbench. I'm just his assistant and translator. Goblin Jewelsmith, huh? You betting your breeches, sonny, and not to forgetting it. He says that's right. Finest jeweler in the territory. Well, what do you know? I don't see anything on display, though? Master Gerald only does bespoke work. If you bring in a sufficiently valuable gemstone, he'll craft a fine ring for you, for a fee. No trash rocks! Well, here's what I've got. How about the effluvious emerald? Master Gerald takes your effluvious emerald, cuts and polishes it, and sets it in a fine ring. Ah! All of trash and garbage being. Master Gerald apologizes, but there's nothing here you can work with. Neat! Ring that is the most similar to is the ring around the water line of a filthy toilet. Hey, it's pretty good though. What am I using now? Meat gains, 3 AP and 5 speed. Not bad. The meat ain't doing much for me. No trash rocks. What a nice place. My eyebrows are kind of wild. That's better. This must be the assistant's toilet. It doesn't have enough rusty scrap metal bolted onto it to be a goblin toilet. Huzzah! Is this the goblin's bed? Maybe. This appears to be their dining table, but they left out a stack of magazine for customers to look at while they're waiting. They're all in Goblin, though. Most of them are Goblin celebrity gossip, and the crossword puzzles have already been filled in. Always is the way. Well, if I find any interesting rocks, there we go. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, well, here we go. Is that about it? I feel like that's a good place to stop. We got through the whole left half of the game. We'll start exploring this area because every time we move in this new area, we get new locations and stuff. So we're gonna have it's gonna be awfully eventful from here on. So I think I will call it there. That was a good session though. That was lots of fun. Waiting for the new section of Full Fury to happen. And after this, I'll see if I can get the sequel, Shadows of Loathing, that I'm very excited to play. So hopefully I can get that. And also get through my backlog of Switch games. Still need to play Age of Calamity, Kirby, Luigi's Mansion 3. I've got the backlog of PlayStation games, Horizon 1 and 2, God of War 1 and 2, Spider-Man. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do, and I got 2 weeks to do it, so we'll see what we can do. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and I will catch you guys in the next stream. Bye, everybody. Bye. Peace.